Today I'm going to model how to do a science experiment. We are going to be using the Words for Life, just a core board. So it's a picture of the home screen. A lot of times I have these for my teachers and everything in their classrooms as a low-tech backup if a device isn't working or if the child kind of just needs to work on a one-hit basis and everything. The science experiment that we're going to be doing is a candy bar science experiment. It's an adapted version from Gail Van Tatenhove. I've replaced her Pixon symbols with the Words for Life symbols to correlate with our core board. And today we are going to be talking about making predictions, doing an experiment, and observing. And so in this experiment, you'll see on the page it has higher up vocabulary words, so float, sink, observe, experiment, and predict. But she also gives you the core word that you can use to define those higher up vocabulary words to help the child understand what is going on. All right, so today I have with me my daughter Sophie, who has never done this experiment before, so we are going to work through it. All right, Sophie, so today we are going to talk about what is going to happen in our experiment. We have our candy bars here, and we are going to talk about if they float, and if they float, they are going to stay up in the water. And if they sink, that means that they will go down to the bottom if they sink. Okay? First, we're going to talk about what we think is going to happen. So that's making a prediction, all right? What we think will happen with our candy bars. What do you think? Are they all going to stay up and float, or are they going to sink down to the bottom?
I think they're going to float.
Float, so they're going to stay up at the top. Okay. All right, so for our experiment, we are going to have to put the candy bars into our cup. And then we will look and see if they stayed up and floated or if they're going to go down and sink to the bottom. Okay? All right, you ready for our first one? We're going to make our guess and tell what we think is going to happen for the Twix candy bar. Do you think it is going to stay up or go down?
Stay up.
It's going to stay up? All right, let's make our circle here. I say it's going to go up. All right, so you think it's going to stay up. All right, go ahead and put in the Twix candy bar. Oh, what happened?
It stayed up.
It did? I don't think so. I think it went down. It sunk. All right, so what happened?
It sank down.
It did. It sunk down to the bottom, didn't it? All right, it was different from our prediction, wasn't it? All right, now we have to take out our candy bar, don't we? So we can do another one.
What if it happens if it sinks all the way down to the bottom?
If it sinks all the... Well, I think that one would have. Our glass was just too little. That Twix bar is too longer than what I thought. Okay, so our next one is our Three Musketeers. What do you think is going to happen? Will it stay up or go down?
Go down.
You think it's going to go down this time and sink?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. So go ahead and put in. Look, what happened?
Stay up.
It did. It stayed up. It's floating, isn't it? That was different than what you thought, too. It stayed up at the top. It was floating. All right, we're going to take that one out.
That was
Let's put in a different one. It was floating. All right, we have our Snickers now. What do you think? What's your prediction? Will it stay up or go down?
Stay up.
Stay up? All right, go ahead and put in.
Is it this one?
That's the Snickers, yeah.
Oh!
All right, let's look. What happened?
Stay down.
It did. It went all the way down to the bottom. So it sunk, didn't it?
Yes.
That was different than what you thought. All right.
One stayed up and two went down.
So far, yep. All right, we're going to take that one out. Okay, so our next candy bar on the list is the Kit Kat bar, okay?
Kit Kats.
Mm-hmm. What do you think is going to happen? Will it stay up or go down?
Stay up.
Stay up? All right, let's see here. You were right, weren't you? It stayed up at the top. It's floating. All right, we'll take this one out. You were right. It stayed up. It floated.
Two stayed up.
Mm-hmm. 2 stayed up and 2 went down. I wonder, what do you think the 5th one is going to do? Up, stay up and float, or go down and sink, the Milky Way? You have to make a guess. Remember, we have to make a prediction and tell what we think.
Stay up.
Stay up?
Ah!
What happened?
Sink down.
It did. It sunk down, didn't it? All right. Very nice. We'll take that one out. So, 3 went down and 2 stayed up. I wonder, do you know why they went down?
No.
Those 3? Do you think it's maybe something that's in the candy bars? Maybe an ingredient? They all have chocolate, don't they? But there's something that's different inside of them that made these 3 go down. I'll break them open. There's something that's heavy inside. That caramel that's inside. That makes the Milky Way, Twix, and Snickers heavy. And so that's why they sunk down to the bottom. The 3 Musketeers and Kit Kat do not have caramel, so that's why they floated and stayed up. All right. What did you think about this experiment? Was it fun? Did you like it? Or did you not?
I did.
You liked it? I thought it was fun too. I liked it a lot. All right, so there is an easy experiment that's really fun and engaging for you to do with your students or kids at home, and to talk about and expose them to higher up level vocabulary words with the words like observe, experiment, predict, float, and sink, and then how to define them as well using simple core words. Again, it's just a fun activity to do at home, and then after they're done, they can have a snack. Thanks for watching.